Previously on MasterChef Australia, the very first all-in elimination was a trip down memory lane.
Under these cloches are our favourite childhood ingredients.
Round one got the creative juices flowing.
Come on, guys!
Roast pumpkin coated in a Vegemite crumb.
This was so intense.
Oh, risotto, hello.
Your meat and one Vegemite dish? Mate, it was delicious.
The sponge was beautiful. I love that.
Nice work on the chicken. Beautifully cooked, really succulent and tender.
Then, the bottom three gave us a glimpse into their own past.
I really feel like this plate of food does show us who Robbie is.
But in the end, Andrea said arrivederci to the MasterChef kitchen.
This experience makes me so much stronger that it's unbelievable.
Tonight, it's the first mystery box of the season.
We're all just freaking out.
From one of our very own homegrown heroes.
All right, Robbie, it's a good day.
Yeah, that guy's going to be a fun day.
It's a good day, it's a fun day.
Let's have fun.
Let's have fun.
Hello, mystery box.
I have always loved watching the Mystery Box challenges from home when I'm sitting on the couch.
Hello.
Watching how these awesome home cooks put together some of these amazing dishes. Ooh. I cannot wait to see what flavours and ingredients are going to be under this box today.
Welcome to a brand new week in the MasterChef kitchen. As you can see, a couple more contestants are missing today. COVID strikes again. But in lighter news, you guys have survived your first elimination. And right in front of you is your very first mystery box. To add to the excitement, every day this week, we are bringing back our most successful past contestants to impart a little bit of their wisdom.
Far out.
That's right. They're going to share their MasterChef secret to success. And what better way to kick off the week than with a very special guest who set this mystery box right in front of you. She has been a part of this competition since its very first season. And she's back to show you how it's done.
No way.
Please welcome the one and only Pauline
Po's wonderful. I have watched a lot of her shows. I've read her cookbooks. I also know she is the pastry queen.
Amazing.
I just need to learn how to cook like Po.
You know what? Whenever I'm in here, it's so electric.
It's not a bad thing.
Like I can just cut it with a knife, yeah.
Oh, this season is called Secrets and Surprises. This week
Yes.
is called The Secrets to Success. So give us a couple of secrets to your success, because it all started here.
I think the thing that is most important is to really soak up like every minute you have in this kitchen.
Okay.
You will never have an opportunity to be away from all the distractions of life and be able to entirely focus on food like you are right now. I think if you tap into something that is totally authentic,
Yeah.
it's there forever, you know?
Yeah.
It's not external, it's internal. And if something doesn't go right, you have to be ready to just shift gear. And I think that's one of the secrets for sure.
You've stayed true to yourself. Like, the Paul that we've seen in season 1 is still the Paul that is standing in front of us today.
Still looking in the oven.
Right? Do you know, to this very day, if anyone's got something in the oven right up until the last second, it's called doing a Paul.
The position.
Poe really inspires me. She is such a talented woman. She has done so much with her career post being on MasterChef Australia. So I really admire everything she's about.
All right, everybody. Paul has set today's mystery box.
There's a thread through my cooking, and the thing that floats my boat the most is food or dishes that basically speak of the industriousness of old matriarchs. Food that you can make out of not much. So that's what today's challenge is about.
My mind is going crazy.
Contestants, lift your lids now.
Oh, gosh.
Lifting the box, it's just staples.
Whilst this underbench staple's all, you know, beautiful, what am I going to do with it?
Paul, what are we looking at?
You're looking at pantry staples.
Oh, my goodness.
That's right, it's the underbench staples, guys. Paul, would you like to show these guys what you did with that underbench plus 1 lemon?
Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
This is my lemon meringue cloud cake.
That's crazy.
So we now know what Poe's capable of with just 1 ingredient, plus the underbench staples. But you guys are very, very lucky today because you get double that. You get to choose 2 ingredients from our delicious pantry.
Awesome.
And we're also going to give you 75 minutes. Today, we're just looking for the best dish. And whoever cooks that, they'll go straight into this week's immunity challenge. So, there's no bad news, but we want to see some delicious dishes. That means reaching for the stars.
All right, guys, you have 75 minutes, and your time starts now.
I'm still kind of formulating what I'm going to do. I mean, Poe made that cake with just 1 lemon. I'm loving being inspired by her. But I realise these 2 ingredients are just so important to get right.
Is there cinnamon myrtle?
I see the cinnamon myrtle on the shelf, and I think that would be perfect.
I'm gonna be self-sufficient and get it myself.
It would be that cinnamon flavour, but also a little bit earthy and beautiful. But I'm not quite sure what's going to work with it, so I'm going through my options.
Well, first ever mystery box for the season. And Poe, I reckon you've set them a hard one.
Yeah, no, but I think it's a good tone to set.
Yep.
Because I feel like over the years, everyone's run away with fancy and we need to get back to basics.
It is a little bit of a luxury that they do get to choose their own 2 ingredients. It's not just 2 from the mystery box, so you can be a little bit strategic about it if you go in there with a clear head. Any speculations on what we'll see?
I think we'll see some pastas. It's been a bit of a trend, like this crop of contestants. They are pretty pasta savvy. I see Phil there doing he's got the ice cream machine out. We haven't seen we saw a tiramisu from him, but yeah, we haven't seen an ice cream from him yet. So I'm pretty keen to see what's going on.
Definitely knowing today that the chance to cook in the immunity cook is 1 in 7 is a massive confidence boost because, you know, it's only 6 other dishes you got to try and get ahead of.
They did give us 2 ingredients to go with, so I'm going to grab some chocolate and some vanilla from the pantry, and I'm going to make a chocolate brownie and vanilla ice cream. So I'm just going to get motoring, get this ice cream on, get that in the churner as quick as possible, then get the brownie done and get that in the oven because that's something that can take some time to cook. And then I'm going to try and figure out what I can add to the dish to elevate it and balance it out as much as possible.
Oh, excuse me.
okay? Yeah, I just squeezed orange in my face.
Oh, no.
Melissa.
Hello.
This is Poe.
So nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you too.
I was at the markets a few weeks ago, and you were sitting on the bench eating something. My boyfriend's like, just go say hello to her. And I was like, I can't. I'm just going to stare at her instead.
Now you're officially
now we're
acquainted.
friends.
Now we're
so
friends.
It's fine.
May I ask,
Yes.
inquiring minds, snow, you've chosen, I can see macone and oranges there. What's the dish?
So I'm going to make cannoli with mascarpone in the centre.
It's all about that really beautiful crunch and the structural integrity of being able to hold those beautiful fillings.
And light.
And light.
Yeah, light, crispy, crunchy. They're all the things I'm aiming for today, so I hope I can get them right.
Beautiful.
I want to impress you today. I want to impress you, yes. Also, got to say, I love your shoes, Mel. They are great.
I'm really excited, actually. I feel like often at home you're cooking and you don't have too much in the pantry. You do have to be creative, so I really do like this challenge. I'm going to do a savoury waffle. I'm going to be adding salmon royal chives as my 2 extra ingredients that we can pick from the pantry. This is how I would normally make my waffles at home, but given that this dish is quite simple, I'm trying to do as much as I can to just fill the blanks of what we don't have in that underbench pantry. Oh, chives, yeah. So I go for the really aromatic chives and bring a beautiful flavour to those waffles. The salmon roe, of course, brings this really interesting and unique texture to the dish. It is quite a simple dish, but I'm really hoping that the flavours all work together well.
The 2 ingredients that I've chosen are miso and lemon. I'm going to make a miso pepper pasta. This is my first time making pasta in the MasterChef kitchen, so I hope it's good.
Feeling good. Mystery box is some of the ingredients that I use when I'm at home just to make up a quick meal. So I've decided to choose 2 ingredients of Parmesan and Reggiano, just so that I can use that to make my cacio e pepe.
I'd be nervous, because Poe's in the house and there's 15 minutes down, 1 hour to go.
So far in the competition, I've been really afraid to do dessert, but I'm really inspired by Poe.
It'll be good with some sugar.
So today, I want to push myself to make a dessert.
Hi, Addie.
Hi, guys. Hello. How are you? I'm Addie. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. What are you making today?
Oh, look, I'm not a dessert girl, but I'm doing Portuguese custard tarts.
They're my favourite.
Yeah, I love them. I love eating them.
75 is pretty tall order to be making Portuguese custard tarts. You do need a lot of time.
Yep.
How are you going with everything so far?
So far, okay. I've infused it with cinnamon myrtle and star anise.
Okay, so those are the 2 things that you chose. Great.
And it all works in theory.
How long would you normally leave to make a custard tart like this?
Probably,
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest, I haven't nailed my Portuguese custard tart yet.
Yeah.
The thing that I would worry about with this is that you want it to be super crispy.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
So I'm starting to have some misgivings about my whole dish now, because dessert is not my area at all. Any confidence that I had in my cook has gone out the window, because if Poe can't pull this off, then I cannot pull this off. So now I'm sweating.
I can see a lot of the pantry basics doing some hard work here.
Yep.
What's this I'm hearing about? Miso pasta.
Yeah.
Oh, good news is, it's going to stick out.
It's good, isn't it?
I'm starting to have some misgivings about my Portuguese custard tarts, because if Poe can't pull this off, then I cannot pull this off.
5, 4, 3.5.
I'm just looking at the clock. There's not enough time to faff around, so I just need to keep going forward.
Please cook. Please cook. Okay.
What sauce are you doing?
Carbonara.
I've got bacon and the Parmesan cheese. So I'm making carbonara, having Malaysian background, the Aboriginal, the TI, so we do lots of stir fries and stews. I've never done any of this sort of stuff before, so I think back home they'll be all laughing at me like, "Come on, Dad, what are you doing? You know, you're an Asian cook, and you're going making pasta." Hey, Melissa.
Yeah.
Quite coming together.
It's not coming together? Put a little bit of water.
Lucky I had a really good friend behind me, Melissa. She can cook. She's a very, very good cook. She's very intelligent and she listens. Melissa, so how long should I let the pasta sit there for?
Oh, did you wrap it?
She's going to be a threat for this whole competition. Melissa's one that I'm more worried about anybody else because she's been at the top since she's been here and she can do different dishes. But I think that's the Italian in there, I think.
Yeah, put them in. They'll only take about 3-4 minutes to cook. All right? Yes.
Glaze is done in the ice cream machine, churning. I feel like a real MasterChef contestant now that I have ice cream in the churner, just waiting for it to churn. So fingers crossed that comes together in time as well, but it should be okay. It's the brownie that I'm worried about.
The brownie, it's going to take at least 40 minutes to cook, and I'm going to have at least 10 minutes to get that cool before I can cut into it. So this has got to get into the oven in the next 3-4 minutes, or I'm in serious trouble. Too much mix. I don't think I'm going to have any time to taste everything together. I've got to get the ice cream into the freezer so that's ready to go. I'm going to have to wait till the last second, pull this brownie out, cut it, and put it on the plate.
You have 40 minutes to go! Come on!
Go, guys. I'm just getting my cheese mixture, and I've already toasted off my peppers and crushed them for my cacio pepper. I've made this a few times. Very quick to make, and always delicious.
I'm going for like a miso pepper kind of vibe, and then some nice thick pasta. I cook this at home, so it's a bit of a house fave.
I'm just getting my mascarpone whipped cream ready, and then I just have to roll out my cannoli shells and then fry them. So yeah, I'm looking good for time. Just gotta make sure I get them done.
Alyssa.
Hello.
Hello. How's it going?
First question.
Yeah.
Do you like my shoes?
They are beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, you got a good sneaker collection.
Okay, now we got that out of the way.
Now we got the shoe out the way.
Cannoli.
Yeah, I'm making cannoli.
Cool.
Yeah. So I've done a mascarpone whip for inside.
I like a loaded cannoli.
Yeah.
Same.
I think
So
a
do I.
lot of the time
Yeah.
they're sort of the nice, right?
Yeah.
The classic nice,
Yeah.
which is great.
Yeah.
But I love being surprised, right? So
Yeah.
like something that's hidden in amongst that mascarpone that's
Okay.
like, whoa, makes
Yeah.
makes us pay attention.
And a
Yeah.
secret too.
Yeah.
A little
Ooh, a
secret.
little
surprise.
secret.
But that's how you,
Okay,
I mean, if you
all
want
right.
to stick out in amongst the crowd,
Yeah.
classic's
Yeah.
probably not going to cut it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Jock is talking to me about secrets and surprises in the cannoli shell. And at this point, I'm thinking, how am I going to be able to do something like that? Like, I need to get thinking.
Gotta make this all happen. Ooh.
She's got a smile on her face. Waffles.
Took chives, obviously, and
Chives
salmon
and
roll.
salmon roe.
Hello.
Bold move.
Yeah, I would never have gone for them, but I'm glad that you did.
But also, I don't think we've seen anyone make waffles with the underbench
No,
either.
virgin waffle experience
Oh,
for us.
hello.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
You're sticking out already.
Yeah, I'm having so much fun. This
That's
is
good.
like, I love that I cook basic food
Cook
at home.
basic food at home.
Yeah.
Someone's
I'm like,
saying-
oh, I'm not paying for the shopping. Hello, salmon roe.
How are you going to present it then? Because are you going to keep these like quite large?
I'm going to do some ricotta on top and salmon roe chives.
Hey, I love this idea.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
sounds great.
This is great.
Sounds good. Make sure there's enough for everyone.
Yeah, I will. Thank you. Nobody has ever cooked them waffles in the MasterChef kitchen, and I'm hoping that it works out in my favour. Oh, yum.
How's the brownies coming along?
Yeah, it's still going, mate. It's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. Thanks, mate.
I think, like, forcing them to use the underbench pantry and think about it is one thing. Having you in the kitchen to inspire them, I think, is bringing the best out of them. Yeah.
And
I
the
do.
simplicity.
Totally. Look at Grace on the back bench. Waffles.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
I don't think we've never seen anyone make waffles with the underbench pantry.
Nah.
No.
So I'm like, this is good.
Yes, savoury waffles, a bit of caviar on top.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Bougie
Colour.
brunch.
Bougie brunch.
Yeah.
Order up. I'm in for that.
Sounds good.
What else are we loving?
Portuguese tarts.
Yes, we'll love
If-
them if they're amazing.
If they're amazing.
Yeah.
I
It's a tough one.
Like, Portuguese tarts are hard to do.
Yeah,
Yes.
they're so, I can't do
They're
them.
hard to do.
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
It is so difficult. Do you know what happens to me all the time? The custard explodes.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Watch for exploding custard.
Speaking of difficult pastries that, if executed well, can be winners, cannoli.
Like, I love a surprise in a cannoli because I've eaten so many of them.
I used to like doing that, hiding things.
For my extra 2 ingredients for this mystery box challenge, I chose mascarpone cheese and orange. Originally, I was gonna try and candy some oranges, but I've decided I'm gonna make an orange curd.
Jock wants a little surprise. My surprise is going to be my orange curd, which I'll put in the centre of my cannoli. Hopefully that's a nice surprise.
Listen up. You've had 45 minutes. 30 to go.
Come on, gang.
Come on, guys.
Look fish. Look fish. Stop.
My tart's in the oven, like, please cook, please cook. If my tarts go as badly as everyone thinks they're going to, then I'm gonna need to have something else that I can serve to the judges. And so I start making another bit of custard that I can quickly get into the blast chiller and hopefully make a creme catalan.
Addie,
Hi.
That was such a despondent hi.
what's happening?
It's in the oven.
Oh, you're doing the position.
I'm doing the position.
Freaking me out.
That's actually
They're looking pretty good.
I think it looks promising.
Thank you. We'll see.
My brownie is in the oven. I'm not sure it will have enough time to cook. And I've got my vanilla and cacao infused ice cream in the churner. I've added the cacao and vanilla mixture, but I don't really have that flavor that I want in the ice cream that's really gonna cut through the richness of the chocolate brownie. I think maybe this is some way I can elevate this a little bit, but unfortunately I can't pick more ingredients because I've already chosen to. I don't know, I'm gonna save this ice cream. So the plan is to make a vanilla and cacao infused ice cream. But I don't really have that flavor that I want in the ice cream that's really gonna cut through the richness of the chocolate brownie. I'm like, where can I get flavor? But unfortunately, I can't pick more ingredients. My brain is going a bit all over the place. But I'm thinking like smoke and fire. Straight down to the equipment shelf, grab the smoking gun, get some wood chips in there and pump it into the ice cream.
Vanilla and smoke. Don't know.
Second guessing myself now. Like, is this the right ice cream? Is it the right flavor? Is it gonna work? And I can't taste it all together until the end. Getting there.
I'm feeling pretty confident. I've got 20 minutes to go. My pasta's drying, so once we get close to time, just need to boil the pasta and put the dish together.
Looking good.
Oh, thank you. I'm excited to show them a miso pasta dish. What I'm going for is like a peppery, umami, lemony, just yummy, yummy goodness.
I never made pasta before, so learning new techniques today. For the carbonara, I made fettuccine and I felt really proud of myself. I was like, wow, you know, I've done it. I started warming up the bacon to get the warmth and the flavours of the oil, mixing the egg and the parmigiana. At this stage, I'm really happy about it.
Guys, hope your plans are well underway. You have 10 minutes to go.
going to be tight. It's going to be tight.
Oh. Honestly, Portuguese custard tarts, you need to have really flaky puff pastry, and that custard needs to be almost charred in black spots on the top. If it doesn't look like that, it doesn't look like a Portuguese custard tart.
I know I need to pull them out with about 2 minutes to go so that I can plate up, but I'm just trying to give them as long in the oven as I can.
How's it looking?
Oh, I'm a bit worried about the pastry.
It hasn't exploded. No, it hasn't exploded. I'm getting the spots on top, but I'm a bit worried that the pastry is going to be blonde.
We are poeing. Wow.
Mel comes and joins me, Andy comes and joins me.
Everyone is assuming the position.
Yeah, I know, the position.
I think you did the right thing by cranking.
I want to see the top of the custard get those charred black bits, and the tart pastry needs to be fully cooked through.
Hopefully, you know, I've got 6 minutes.
Come on, gang. Top dish, top dish.
Crunchy.
So I taste the waffle that I've cooked and I can taste all the flavours that are in there.
Well, hello, expensive treat.
It's got enough salt in it that I'm being careful to not off-put with the salmon roe that's about to come on the top of it.
Good.
I'm feeling happy with how it's coming together.
Grace, I'm just in time. Can we have a little,
Yeah.
we have a little preview?
Yeah, I mean, it's like a very expensive little treat I'm eating here.
Ooh, thank you. I'm excited about this one, Grace. I'm excited about
Thanks,
it.
Jock. Appreciate it.
Is it going to be our top dish?
Yes.
Look at the confidence. I love it.
I know, I love it.
Don't say anything. Let's go.
Tell me everything with your eyes.
I mean, Poe's got the most beautiful, delightful smile on her face, but it's not giving me anything.
That ice cream should be done churning. I'm just working on my caramel sauce now at the minute. Unfortunately, I can't speed up what's happening in the oven.
Oh,
Nice.
lovely.
You like it?
Oh, it's yummy. Oh,
It's all that matters to me, Robbie, as long as you like it, mate.
I like it. I like it. That's what you don't worry about, fella.
Buzzer goes off. I jump over to the oven quickly to check the brownie, and it's cooked. Just such relief, such excitement. And I take it out and get it onto a wire rack, shove it into the fridge. I can't cut into it at this stage because it's still too hot. I need to give it those couple of minutes to cool.
Come on!
It's been the best cook ever. I love this.
So I've made this orange curd, but now I have so much to do in so little time. I need to get my cannoli shells cooking.
Will they be crispy?
Yes, they will.
You know
I
they've
hope
only
so. so.
got 4 minutes.
I know. It's okay. Couple more minutes.
Is there a plan
And then
B
I'll
if you don't get these finished?
We'll be good. We'll be fine. Try to stay positive right now.
I am stressing out. I've got 4 minutes to go. I have nothing on my plate. I don't know if I'm going to get this dish finished.
We're only looking for one top dish, and you have 3 minutes to go.
3 minutes.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh. Oh gosh.
The vanilla and cacao infused ice cream, just finish churning, pop it open, and let the smoke clear out and give it a taste. Just that smoke is front and foremost, and that's all I can taste.
Oh, come on.
The caramel is in the jug, ready to go. I have to get the brownie out of the fridge, cut out a nice square, get it on that plate, and that is it. We are done. I didn't have that time to taste it all together. Just hope to God that when the judges taste it, it's going to be right. That's just that ice cream that I'm really, really worried about.
You've got 1 minute to go.
60 seconds. seconds.
Come on now.
Come on, top dish.
Don't like desserts. Don't like doing desserts.
How are the tarts looking?
So it's not going to explode.
I pull the tarts out of the oven. I've made 5. I need to serve 4. I'm pretty happy with them. I just hope that it's fully cooked through.
They're coming. I got my cannolis ready.
Melissa?
Yes.
Are the cannolis cooked?
Yeah, they're cooked.
Hurry up!
They're cooked. I think they're nice and crispy.
So I pipe a little bit of that curd and the cream into the centre. I haven't managed to get 4 cannolis. I've only got 3, which I'm disappointed about.
So I'm hoping it's enough.
All right, here it is. 10, 9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's it.
That was yummy.
Good job, mate.
Well done, everybody.
Nice work. Well, your first mystery box of the season was set by none other than Queen of the Kitchen, Poe. We're looking for the top dish to progress into immunity. The first one we'd like to taste. Let's go, Grace.
At the beginning of the cook, I had this strange savoury waffle in mind, and I'm looking down at my plate, and it's exactly what I envisaged, and I'm really happy.
What have you made us today?
So I've made some chive waffles with a whipped ricotta, a salmon roe and some chives on top.
Wonderful. So the 2 ingredients that you chose, plus your underbench pantry staples were?
So I chose the salmon roe and the chives.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So savoury waffle, I don't know that we've ever had a savoury waffle in the time that we've been here, so that's pretty cool. Grace, I really liked it. You leaned into using the underbench staples and you produced something that made sense to you. Anyone who's capable of producing a cracking dish with just the underbench staples really holds themselves in good stead for the competition.
What I love about what you've done is that it's very cohesive. The ricotta's beautiful. It's really seasoned very beautifully. And I think you picked your 2 ingredients very wisely. Well done.
Flavour-wise, I'd be surprised if that's not the best thing that we eat today. You nailed it, so well done.
Thank you so much.
Good work. Well done.
Thank you.
Good job, Gracie.
Well done. That's amazing.
I fancy some Portuguese tarts, Addy. Addy, obviously you made...
Portuguese custard tarts.
What were the 2 ingredients you took from the pantry?
I took cinnamon, myrtle and star anise.
Amazing. How about when all of the judges were looking in your oven? Oh, God.
Means we're interested.
That's enough of
Means
that.
we're interested.
I was touched that you were so invested.
Addy, not altogether successful. Obviously, pastry is undercooked.
Yeah.
But From a flavour perspective, it's really nice.
Yeah.
The spice really comes through.
Yeah.
Cinnamon myrtle is such a beautiful flavour in that. I think it's great. If you were to ask any chef anywhere to make a Portuguese tart, I reckon 9 out of 10 would fail. Am I right, Andy?
100%.
Right.
Yeah, it's just
100%.
such a hard thing to make, let alone to do it in the MasterChef kitchen in
Yeah.
75 minutes.
Yeah.
You're a crazy woman.
It's interesting you should say that because these are exactly how mine look. They are exactly how mine look. But the flavour is delicious, and actually if you eat the edges where the pastry's caramelised, it's really yum.
Yeah.
And I love that your custard isn't too sweet, and it's beautifully infused with those spices, so well chosen.
Addie, the outside is delicious. It has a really lovely, buttery, flaky quality to it. And you're right, the exterior caramelised bits of custard have a lovely flavour to them. So continue to push forward with that same amount of bravery, because law of averages, the more you learn and the more you continue to be the way that you are, it will be a success. So just stick around for it.
Thank you, Addie. Thank you so much, guys. Oh, well. Gave it a go. Taking a risk. Well done. Took a risk. Oh, thank you.
The next dish we'd like to taste belongs to Phil.
I'm happy with the brownie. It's come out exactly how I wanted it to come out. My only concern is that ice cream.
Please sauce it.
I didn't have time to taste it all together, unfortunately. I'm so worried right now.
Get inspired by our fabulous home cooks. Stream full episodes of MasterChef Australia now on 10Play.
Phil, what have you made us today?
I've made you chocolate brownie and ice cream.
Wow, that looks decadent.
Tell us about the 2 ingredients that you chose from the pantry and how did they work for you today?
So I chose some chocolate, 70%, and also some cacao-infused vanilla. Yeah.
Start with the brownie. I liked it. Crust on top, chewy corners, and then that fudgy goodness in the middle. I thought I like my brownie like that. So tick of approval there. The ice cream. There's problems in flavour. Remember how at the start of the day, Poe was like, pull back with ingredients, pull back with techniques and doing things to those ingredients to try and make them something that they may never be. And I think that's what happened with the flavour of the ice cream and the smoking as well.
Okay.
Phil, I think the main issue is you didn't taste any of this together. It is so important to taste because if something's not going right, that's when you readjust and go to plan B or omit something.
Yep.
Separate your processes as much as possible so that you can recover if something goes wrong. But I really applaud you for just going all out. I think it was a really ambitious effort.
Thanks, Phil.
Thanks.
That's all, Phil.
Appreciate it.
Good job.
Just knew. I knew. Yeah.
Next dish we'd like to taste belongs to Robbie.
You're Robbie.
Mate, what have you made us?
Carbonara.
Beautiful. Yeah? Are you happy?
First time, I guess I'm happy with the bacon's in there and the parmesan cheese, and
Yeah.
I think that's what it's supposed to taste like.
Is this the first time you've made it?
First time I made it. Yeah.
Stop it.
That's the first time I made it.
I I would expect nothing less of you. You are a brave man to come here and make carbonara on a day where you've never made carbonara before. I mean, that's brilliant. That's exactly what we hope for, is to see you pushing yourself. The bacon beautifully rendered out so that it's crispy. You've used the fat through the pasta, which is really great. That's exactly as it should be. Keep making pasta. The more you make pasta, the better you're going to be at it. And I can't wait to see how you progress on that journey.
Robbie, I thought your pasta was really, really good. Such a good job of getting the pasta into the oil, the fat from your speck, and you covered that first before you put the egg mix in. Considering that was the first time you made carbonara, I'm pretty impressed, mate.
Appreciate it. Thanks very much.
Just walking back, I was like, oh, how good's that? And everyone to like my meal, which was really good. I was quite pleased with myself for the first time around.
Well done.
Well done, Rob.
Next up, Ralph. The dishes.
Cacio e pepe.
Pasta work was great. The hand-cut, thicker pasta. Love how aggressive it is on the pepper. You're really starting to put some back-to-back pastas together.
Amy. Today I've made a miso pepper pasta.
It's a beautiful lemon, peppery, zesty pasta with a really nice texture. Really, really good work.
Thank you so much.
Nice
Thanks,
one,
guys.
Next up, Melissa.
I'm feeling really nervous because I want to impress Po. I'm not happy with the way my plate is looking. I really wanted to have one cannoli each. I don't know if I've done enough today.
Okay, what have you made?
I've made a citrus cannoli.
So, cannoli with mascarpone and what's going on there?
There's a little orange secret inside, a bit of an orange curd in the middle.
I'm just still in the mass.
Sorry.
Yep, and I'm right. There's 3 of them and 4 of us.
Sorry, you're gonna have to share one.
That's okay. You have not taken your eyes off these things.
Yeah. You know how I love a bit of caramelisation? I love the colour on those.
Yeah.
I think they're really spot on.
No.
Melissa, oh, I bloody loved it. It was great. The caramelisation on the pastry, it stays nice and crispy. It hasn't soaked up lots of oil. The cream was delicious. But most importantly of all, the secret. Honestly, that's what made it for me.
Beautiful.
It was really, really good. Well done.
Yay, thank you.
I love the pastry. It was perfect. The texture's beautiful.
Okay.
I really love it.
Thank you so
Well done.
much. Thank you.
Melissa, I like this.
Yay.
I liked it because the pastry was hard caramelised. It was crispy, flaky, and delicious. I love the flavour throughout the mascarpone. Really simple but beautifully done. The texture of it was silky as well. All in all, I think you did a cracker of a job today, and you know you started to put some runs on the board pretty consistently. So you should be pretty proud of yourself.
Thank you so much.
Well done, Melissa.
Thank you.
Smash it. Good job.
Well done. Well done, Kelly. Nailed it.
Today was all about making the most of what you had, but also making it delicious. How do you think they went in their first ever mystery box?
I think you guys did so brilliantly. There wasn't a single bad dish. Always listen to each other's critiques, learn from your mistakes, and just keep that fire in your belly alive.
Po, you've been a joy to have in this kitchen again, as always.
Thank you for having
And we
me.
can't wait to continue watching you thrive outside this kitchen as well. So give it up for Po. Now, as you know, immunity this year is major. Not only is it immunity from the next elimination, but a chance to get your hands on that elusive immunity pin. And we're about to give one of you that very chance.
After tasting all of your dishes, 2 stuck in our minds. Those dishes belong to Grace and Melissa. Melissa, holy cannoli. Grace, it was a savoury delight in one bite. Both of your dishes, they were delicious. But only one of you can go straight into Thursday's immunity challenge. And that cook is Melissa.
Great work, you lot. And hey, good news. You've all got the day off tomorrow.
Yeah.
The other contestants are back and they've got an elimination to get through. So, get on out of here, go home.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dad.
Well done, sweetie. Yes.
Tomorrow night on MasterChef Australia.
Emilia Jackson, everybody!
It's elimination number 2.
You don't want to be in round 2.
Bloody oath I don't.
And with inspiration from a pastry queen,
Hello, Declan.
Hey.
The only shoes I've heard of in the past are the ones you wear on your feet.
you'll be amazed at their creativity.
You've nailed the shoe. I think you did an amazing job.